Hello everybody, Astocky here, and welcome to what is just going to be a one-off update video on my world of Witchery. What I might do is I'll just go back and show you the mods that I've got installed. So I've got not enough items, extended workbench, bibliocraft, baubles, Botania. I've got the Immobus core and dimensional anchors just so I can build dimensional anchors obviously as chunk loaders. I've got the easy crafting table. Extra utilities for the compressed cobble. I've got the finder compass on, although I haven't been using it. That's actually there because this same mod pack that I've been using and playing with, my son actually uses, and he likes the finder compass. Same with the easy crafting table. That's the reason that that's there. I've got hopper ducks, inventory tweaks, Pam's clay spawn, redstone paste. And Witchery, and there's Walia as well, but Witchery is the big one. So Witchery and Botania are the two major mods. But I'll quickly show you where things are at and where they're going. So hopefully this is just set to regular nothing mode. Yeah, so you've got adventuring, shiny stones, workable. Just put that away. I'll have to probably take the mod out when I play. I just kind of sit it out of the way and haven't been using it. The reason I have it right now is you can see these massive pillars. I've been using those to kind of help me navigate. And I went that way. I think it's south. Yeah, south. Just off in search of an extreme hills biome. Because to get any further with Witchery, I need emeralds. So yeah, had to go that way to find emeralds. This is just going to be a bit of I guess a showcase of, so you can see the finder compass is finding things now. Maybe if I can, shiny stones will make it not show anything for now. This is my enchanting table, which with the two mana pylons allows me to do a level 30 enchant. I did one level 30, I had 32 levels, and I got, this is the best thing I have ever seen from a level 30 enchant. Efficiency 4, Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3. I don't know what I did to get that lucky. Just amazing. Here is my small little mana setup that I've got. I've got the catalyst there. That's because there's no easy way for me to get string and sand and things without a mod like Ender.io to be able to grind things up. So get wool from sheep, chuck it in there, and that gets me string when I need string. I've got a little witchery farm here with all the witchery plants, a decent sized wheat farm, sugarcane around the back. Here is my witchery altar, which I have the regular chalice and the candelabra. It's currently got 3,400 power, which is quite a lot, and it bases that around all the nature that's around it within 14 blocks. So I'm actually going to go out soon and kind of cut a bit of a path. So I plan this big wheat farm here. You can see everything is completely grown because of how long it took me to do that. I'm playing on, where is it, options, view distance 10, because that's the settings that I use on the laptop, which is what I've been playing this on over the weekend when I've been away from home. Turns out on my desktop, when I put the view distance to 12, there's actually an extreme hills biome just over there, I think, that's much closer. But unfortunately, heading due south, couldn't see it. Now this pillar setup with torches at the top is a really old school method of navigation that fits in with the torches in the caves that I got from Paul Saws Jr. So down here, I've got my mine and my nether portal. Here I have a rowan wood door. So rowan wood and alder wood and hawthorn wood are the three new trees that are added for Witchery. It also adds glintweed, Spanish moss, this one here called ember moss that if you step on it sets you on fire, and a couple of other different sort of plants, obviously plus the farmable ones, including the water artichoke that floats on the water. I used my phone to Google the floor plan of a witch's hut, and I made this as my little residence that I'm going to sleep in. I made it one extra block taller so I had a bit of headspace. But yeah, the rowan wood door when you make the door and place it, you get a key. Without the key in your inventory, you can't open the door. So that's like a protected door. Not super brilliant on single player, but would be really cool multiplayer. Now these, you get these from using a thing called mutandis on a sapling or long grass, and they just spread by themselves. So I only made probably 2 of them, and you can see just how far they've spread around. It means no mobs spawn anywhere near me, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I showed you my little Botania with a bunch of day blooms, some hydrangeas and some endoflames. It's set up at the moment just to be a way of powering my tools that I have, because Witchery doesn't add any kind of advanced tools or anything like that. It does add though a new tool here called the Athana, which is what requires the emerald, and is why I need to go extreme hills biome mining. This here, all of the Witchery stuff is powered from that altar. So this block is the dead center block underneath the altar. So this is a particular circle right that I haven't got the book on me for, but it's one that I can use to create a waystone that remembers this position here. Turns out though that this book actually has other rituals. It has a bind waystone that uses a more expensive chalk than white chalk, but it can do 8 waystones at a time, so I've been using that instead of this. But down here, keep going. This is my little setup. I got the idea for this from Chillum. These are my home waystones. So if I drop that in a transportation circle, it will bring me to that little circle up there. This one I put in my extreme hills mine, so I can teleport to the mine, and then with the home I can teleport back. This is where the magic happens. This is pretty much all of the stuff you make early on in Witchery. You start off with a witch's oven, which is a pretty simple recipe with just iron. It allows you to make fumes, and you put them in clay jars, which are made with clay and look like that. They're probably over here still cooking up. Yeah, there we go. Clay in jars. So yeah, you get a bunch of those clay jars, put them in here, and it captures the fumes. Then later on you can add these fume funnels. They take quite a bit of resources in terms of blocks of iron and glowstone, so you've got to go to the nether. But they significantly increase the speed and the chances of getting it. This produces coal and food faster than a regular furnace does. So I've been using that to smelt up my charcoal. This here is the cauldron, and basically you've got your crafting recipes of the different things you can throw in the cauldron. So for example, mutandis is the first thing that you need. So you throw a mandrake root, which is one of those plants upstairs, an exhale of the horned one, and an egg in, and 6 mutandis pops out. So you can see all of the power costs are 0, which means you do that before you get the altar, because the altar needs the rowan wood. Some of the other ones though, like for example the otherware chalk, it requires 50 plus 100 plus 1,000 plus 2,000. So you're looking at nearly 3,500 altar power, which is kind of where my altar is at the moment, to make that purple chalk. So that's why I guess the white chalk ritual can make 1 waystone at a time, and then once you get purple chalk, obviously you can up the ante and do a bit better. This is the kettle. The kettle allows you to make some really powerful brews, much more powerful than regular Minecraft brewing. Here's my vanilla brewing. It's just got nether water for the moment. Got items. Here's my bookshelf with all of my Witchery books. This potion shelf and this oak bookcase are the whole reason I installed Bibliocraft. Over here we've got the spinning wheel, which you can use to spin golden thread, which you use to make the witch's hat. Hehe, cool pointy little hat. It actually gives you a vastly increased chance of getting extra potions when you make them over here, so it's kind of cool. and it goes with the witch's robes. They're both really expensive though, because they both require this impregnated leather plus glowstone plus the golden thread, and this impregnated requires diamond vapor, which means you have to throw diamonds, of which I have heaps thanks to beautiful pick. Yeah, you have to throw diamonds in this machine and it kind of cooks them up, so I'll show you how that works. So like you grab whatever it is you have, and you'll see that it doesn't do anything because it needs a second ingredient, which in this case for diamonds is oil of vitriol. You can see it now starts working. Now that draws power from the altar, which is there, and draws power out of the altar to actually distill those down into their essences. We've got a book here, Collecting Fumes. It tells you, if you put wood in or food, you get foul fumes, cooking saplings. These are the different things that saplings release, and they're basically all the fumes that you get. That's how you kind of get started. Then after that, we've got distilling. So you grab distilling, and you can see through each of the different things what you get. So distill foul fume with quicklime, and you would get these. You need the gypsum and that oil of vitriol that I just had. The gypsum is used to make the white chalk that everything else is based on. And you can make slime balls, which is kind of a cool way to get slime. This one you put a lapis and a breath of the goddess, and you get a tear of the goddess and a whiff of magic. The whiff of magic you can also get from rowan wood saplings, but when we had that hat a second ago, you'll see that it not only needs diamond vapor but 4 whiffs of magic. So it's not cheap, certainly. Then we've got the brews and infusions, which is all the things you can cook over there. We've got the circle magic, which has all of these different rites and circles and things that allow you to summon demons, do heaps of different things. You can see the altar power requirement for some of them. Others just require you to throw a whole lot of ingredients together. You can use this to heal sick villagers that have become zombies. There's heaps of different things that you can do. This, which is the cauldron, is also cool because it has the ability to create potions. So you start by giving them a capacity. So you throw a mandrake root, then a nether wart, then a tear of the goddess, then a diamond vapor to add capacity for effects. And you click on effects here and it tells you what each of the effects that you can put in are. Then you set the power of it, whether it's a level 2, so it starts at level 1, you can up it to level 2 or 3 or 4. So like regeneration 4 as an example, we'd put in a tuned stone in. Then you set the duration, so you can multiply out the duration. Then you can add any modifiers. Then you can add a dispersal method if you want it to be instantaneous, gas, liquid, or some kind of mob trigger. And these are the different effects you can have. So basic, which are the level 1 effects. Part water, moonshine, end inhibition, swim speed, extinguish fires, dissipate gas, fertilize, harvest. So these are all the different effects that you can give. So we've got level 2 effects. Now a level 2 effect, for example poison, means that when you come to capacity, you have to have capacity 2, because that's how much it uses by itself. So it's a really cool system. So fermented spider eye and a ghast here would create poison. So you got healing. So a healing spell would take a level 2 effect. Level 4 I think is regeneration. Brew bottling, insanity, absorption, health boost, raise. So no, regeneration's not there. Must be level 5. Nope. Level 6, come on. Reincarnate's level 6. Level 8, maybe regeneration is just not a spell. Nope. Regeneration is not something that you can do. That's probably not a problem anyway. I guess the thing that I haven't talked to yet is why the heck have I put all this red chalk here? Basically, red chalk is one of the harder chalks to make. You start off with the basic, which is white chalk, and then you move on to gold chalk, which is a white chalk plus a gold nugget plus a mandrake root. And again, I could get that book, the blue book at the end there out, and it would show you how to do it. NEI shows you the recipes, but doesn't show you the power cost. So without that book, you really can't know how hard it is to actually do it. So that's the next one. Then the next one after that requires the nether wart and the ender pearl. So this one you can do before you go to the nether. This next one you really have to go to the nether for, because you need nether wart and an ender pearl. And then you've got nether wart blaze powder to make the infernal chalk. This pattern in white chalk gives you about a 30% power reduction on how much altar power and infused energy it takes to make things in the cauldron. This one gives a bit over 50, but it has increased chance of side effects, things like slowness, and a bunch of different things like that. Finally, you can see I have my furnace here with these little vats beside them. These are silver vats. For every gold ore that you cook up, you can see I've cooked a fair bit, it has a chance per vat, and it's not very much, of dropping a speck of silver. These vats basically collect them, and this is the one I just used to cook iron in because it's out of the way. This thing here can't do smelting of ores, that's why I need the other one as well. And I've collected, 27 of those little silver dust. Now those are used to turn a golden sword into a silver sword, which can help kill werewolves. And then you've got their special armor you can make that helps kill werewolves as well. Oops, the last one's pretty cool. You can actually make silver bolts, which do a heap of damage to werewolves as well. I did make the crossbow, but I tried using it, and the witch absolutely owned me when I tried shooting it, because it calls it a witch hunter crossbow. I thought, yeah, let's go kill a witch. No, it turns out no. It's a wussy weapon, and they're really powerful. What it does do though, is it's got some special bolts you can use with it. I think they're called bolts, yeah. So you got the regular wooden bolts, which are crap. You got the nullifying bolt though, the bone bolt, the splitting bolt, and the silver tip bolt. So that is really, really powerful against werewolves. This here instantly reduces the power of whatever witch it hits. So the recipe itself actually takes quite a lot. Null catalysts, you actually get those from nether stars. Once you've made one, which is this recipe here, from that point you can keep taking one and adding to get more. So you can keep replicating it once you get one. But getting the first one, requires you to kill the wither. So that's tough. But that, particularly if you're on a server playing against other players, you can hit them and it just nullifies all of their power for a certain period, which is really good. I don't know what makes bone bolts special. Something to do with the ghast here though. Splitting bolts, when you fire them, each one splits into 3. So it basically splits back out into its 3 and does sort of triple damage. I don't know any other reason why you'd want to use it. And I think I mentioned, or maybe I didn't, over here I got my trash can, just because the setup I have upstairs, I've got lots of eggs and I just keep getting more of them, so whenever I get an egg or any more feathers I've just been throwing them out. But that's pretty much my setup. You can see that I got quite a bit of everything, and considering there's no ore doubling, I don't actually use a lot of ores, so I've got, well, plenty. Not going away for a while. So yeah, this is why I've been using extra utilities for the compressed cobblestone. You can see wood here, the different kind of logs I have, and each one of them has kind of their own colour of planks. So you can see you've got sort of extra planks now that you can use in lots of different colours, which I think is really cool in terms of actually being able to build things. You've also got jungle, birch, spruce, and I've got spruce there. Just to kind of compare and contrast all the different colours you can get. So yeah, oak, spruce, birch, jungle, rowan, alder, hawthorn. And then you've got living wood planks as well, from Britannia. But I've kept all my Britannia stuff upstairs. But let's take one of those and one of those, and I'll show you just how cool this is. Get a feeling it's nighttime though. Yep, I can hear spider. Don't know where he would have come from. Like I said before, he can't really spawn anywhere around here. Let's make it day so we're safe. So using that special purple chalk, this is a rite of transportation ritual. So, yep, that's definitely the one where we want to go to. So I throw that on the ground and we just stand by. Maybe I have to right click. Yeah, right click. Okay, there we go. So it absorbs it and then teleports me to down next to my ritual. So this is the ladder that I originally mined all the way down here. This must have been just here where I created the ritual. So now you can see I am down in my mine. Obviously at some stage I'll have to make some more. But you know, the cost of an ender pearl or whatever the right cost to make some of this purple chalk, it's not too bad. And now I haven't really had a good look around here. Got a creeper there. Just kind of looking to see if at any stage, I'm wondering if video settings, I wonder if making that 120 will make a difference. I've still got video sync on, so it should just smooth things out a little tiny bit. See, I've done a little bit of exploring. Oh, slime. What I haven't found though is any emeralds. That's kind of the whole reason why I'm down here. Here to find emeralds, people. My calculations are right. I should be down at about level 14, something like that. What does it say? 12. Even better. But yeah, there should definitely be emeralds. Well, there should definitely be emeralds in the vicinity of where I am. Certainly lots of iron and things. I'll probably just have to start strip mining. I don't know what the 1, 2, 3, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't know what the chances of emeralds spawning and things like that are. And I know they spawn in sort of blocks of 1, so they're generally kind of difficult to find. But it can't hurt to have a quick look around anyway. Now, it's certainly not my intention in this particular case to do a full Let's Play or anything on this. This is really just what I was doing for a bit of fun while I was away from home and couldn't record what I was doing. Oh, emerald. So this has been kind of I guess a bit of a time filler. Turns out, and I sort of always knew it, Witchery is a really, really cool mod. Yes! Yeah, Witchery is a really, really cool mod. Not a lot of people know how to play it though, and I've noticed that by looking at all the YouTube videos that I can find, they're all how-tos for the old version of Witchery, which is version 0.2 instead of 0.22, and 0.22 added that whole, well 0.21 added that whole cauldron interface and things like that. So, you know, there's a heap of stuff that is just not covered in any of the YouTube videos that I could find. And I find that sort of slightly on the frustrating side. You know, I personally don't mind hunting around and trying to learn things. And like I said, I have watched a few of Chillam's videos where he's playing a bit of Witchery. But I just feel there's so much to this mod that's just kind of being missed out on. So let me know if you guys are interested. I'd be happy to do it wouldn't be a Let's Play. It'd be a bit of a getting started with Witchery to kind of talk through how to do it. Certainly now that it's got to the point that it is, which is actually really quite cool, I am going to add it back in the technicality pack. It was in probably version 1 of the technicality pack, back when Darkcraft was in there. I took it out though because versions 2 and 3 were really not aimed at server play, and I felt that it was a server only sort of mod. Clearly playing it now and looking at it, it's not just a server only mod. Like even just teleportation by itself is super cool. Yeah, there's just so much stuff that it adds that's just fun. Let's throw that in there. See if we can't get ourselves some silver dust to show how that works. Gonna hang on to one of those emeralds. Chuck everything else away for now. Because I'm gonna make myself an Arthana. I'm gonna stick with Arthana because that sounds better. I'm gonna need one more stick. So yeah, extended crafting table. I haven't used it. Beautiful. This particular device is used to get special drops from mobs. So if I hit a skeleton, there's a chance of a skull drop. If I hit an enderman, there's an increased chance of ender pearl drops. If I kill a bat, there's a chance of them dropping wool of bat. Dogs have a chance of dropping dog's tongues, or at least an increased chance. Baby zombies probably have an increased chance of dropping something. But what you gotta do is you gotta try to almost kill them. Gotta try to almost kill them, and then strike the final blow with the Arthana. It's got the durability of an iron sword, but only its damage of a gold sword. So it's kind of a bit hit and miss as to how well it actually works. I can hear another zombie, but I don't know where he is. Never really explored up here. I'm keeping this dark on purpose. I'm sorry about what it looks like to watch on YouTube. There we go. So that's really fine. Okay, so let's hit him twice. Hello. 1, 2, and hit him with this. No, he didn't actually drop anything special. Was that a baby zombie riding a chicken? Yes, it was. Are you an evil chicken? Nope. You're a dead one. This is a super thing that the latest version of Britannia's added. It's added a heap of stuff. But look at this. Put torches beside your tool, right click, boop. Lays it down, tells you how many you got left. And I believe it works even when they're not on the hotbar. I'm just so used to having them on the hotbar, but that's the reason it gives you the number to tell you how they're going. Down there is basically kind of where I've been doing and finding everything, but I'm looking for a bat. There's always bats in this cave, like they're flying around everywhere, except now that I have the tool I actually need to get them. It's always the way in Minecraft, things are just never where you want them when you want them to be there. Otherwise, if I could get a skeleton, I could show you how to hopefully get a skeleton skull. It does not increase the chance of wither skeleton skull drops. What it does do though is it enchants like a golden tool, but like I said, it has the durability of a iron one, so it enchants pretty well and you can get some pretty cool stuff with that. Where was this? I know somewhere down here there was some areas I hadn't lit up. Maybe I lit it up a bit too well. Yeah, probably lit it all up a bit too well. Like I said, I played a fair bit off camera. But yes, if you guys would be interested in seeing how to play Witchery and how to get started with it, I'd be happy to. I'll probably keep playing this world, but I'll be happy to do a bit of a cheat mode type, show you guys just where to go with it. Because obviously anyone can work out about getting the seeds, but once you get the seeds, the kind of order to do things in, I think, can can make a pretty big difference to how things work for you. And this is definitely a good way to do it, where you kind of configure everything in such a way that you have, well, kind of an easy way to build big circles underneath your altar. But anyway, that's going to be enough for now, so thanks very much for watching. Till next time, let me know what you think. Astocky out.